Yes.
Today we're going to talk about terms of endearment in Japanese, or pet names, aka the things that you call your significant other than their name.
Okay.
So in English we have things like honey, darling, sweetheart, sweetie, babe, bae, boo. You can call your SO like pretty much anything in English. It doesn't even have to be a real word. If you say it with the right intonation, people understand that you're using it as a term of endearment. You could be like, this is my snickerdoodle here or something, and people be like, alright, that's just what they call each other. They call each other snickerdoodle. Okay. So what kind of things would you say here in Japan for a pet name?
I really can't think of anything right now. Do we really even have any pet names? I don't think we do. Like, we know that you guys use honey or darling. Like, we have katakana and we just spell it honey or darling. But we don't really use it.
No one actually says darling. Ohayo, darling.
Maybe some people do, but not really.
There kind of aren't really any Japanese terms of endearment. I guess Japanese people don't tend to be very verbal with their affection.
Right, exactly.
Right.
No, not really.
Not verbal. So they actually do kind of have one word that you can use as a term of endearment here, which is the word anata. The word anata is the word for you, which we're actually taught in Japanese 101 you're not supposed to use because it's rude if you know someone else's name and you use the word anata.
Do you see married wives call their husbands anata sometimes?
It seems kind of like a word that's more commonly used among married couples or like slightly older couples. Not like old, but they've been married a while.
Right.
And are together. That's kind of the image I have of anata.
Yeah. I read Death Note both in Japanese and English, and the Yagami Light's mother, she called Soichiro anata, and in English version, it's translated as darling. So,
Darling? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the one word you can use here. That's like an actual word. Other than that, I feel like you would just have to make up your own pet name or something, like a nickname for someone, right?
Yeah, some people use chan. So like Rei-chan, I don't know, I'm just making that up, but chan, I guess.
Rei-chan or something.
I think so.
Jun-chan.
Yeah, a lot of my friends call me Jun-chan.
If you're a little bit nerdier or more like wanting to joke around, I guess you could say like tan.
Oh, that sounds really nerdy.
Yeah.
Rei-tan. Well, I don't know any friends who are from Akihabara who are actually using that.
Right.
Like, I don't know, but yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. In the beginning of our relationship, I didn't know any terms of endearment in Japanese, and so I would just make things up to call June. So I would say things like "suteki na otto," which is it's more like a sentence.
That's what you're trying to do?
Which is saying like "my magnificent husband" or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a name, it was a sentence.
Yeah, it's more like a sentence. Or I would say like "otto-san," Mr. Husband. My Mr. Husband.
Okay. Kind of like it.
You can just make stuff up. Whatever sounds good with you, then I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, it's not like there's a wrong way to call someone in Japanese. So just because they don't have terms of endearment, really, that doesn't mean you're not allowed to make up a term of endearment.
But if your partner in Japanese, I suggest you should ask your partner if that sounds okay first. At least I think. I don't want you to call me like magnificent husband in public. That sounds weird.
Hello everyone, this is my suteki na otto.
Yeah.
I would never say that in public to other people.
Yeah, we'll just make sure it sounds at least okay.
Yeah.
Only maybe private.
Privately.
Yeah, privately.
See, Jun's not comfortable with this stuff in public.
No, I'm fine. It just sounds weird.
What if I start calling you like sugar muffin in public?
I really don't know. Sugar muffin? That sounds sweet.
If we're with a group of friends, would you be embarrassed if I said like, hey sweetie, can you come over here for a second or something?
I'm so used to this, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, Jun started using terms of endearment here just recently. He's using the word honey, but he doesn't really know how to use terms of endearment, so he only uses it when he's really stressed out, like he wants me to come get the cat because he's trying to work. So he'll say like, honey, can you come get the cat? He's only using it in really bad situations. So I guess it's just not really a cultural thing here to use terms of endearment for your significant other.
You don't really feel the need to call your insignificant other like darling or sweetheart.
Significant other, not insignificant other. It's horrible to say about someone. This is my insignificant other. They're not important to me at all.
Some people actually even think this way, like if you say it too often, the meaning becomes a little lighter.
Well, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There are some people in America who feel that way too, but I don't understand that because it's not like I have like an MP bar for love and I can only cast love every 30 days. I can say I love you as many times as I want. I'm never gonna run out of MP or anything. It's not like going down every time I say love.
That's actually a very interesting and easy way to put this. So it's like the strongest magic you can use in Japan that costs like 100 MP. It's not.
It doesn't cost
like here it costs only 1 MP here, right? But here it costs 100 MP.
It doesn't cost any MP at all.
It does. It
No.
also costs you it takes some courage too.
I guess that's just not really a big cultural thing here in terms of endearment or pet names.
Not really.
So yeah, you can just make up your own name and maybe discuss it over and make sure you're not saying something super weird or strange. Even though maybe that'll be funny too. I still like saying "suteki na oto." I hope you guys learned something in this video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you later. Bye!
Bye.
Salt.
Okay.
Late salt flavor.
Ooh.
This looks like a condom.